Howdy folks, welcome back to Rustic Garage. This here is a 1975 Lincoln Mark IV. Bought it for about 400 bucks off of Marketplace. It's not in great shape, but I didn't buy it for the car. I bought it because it's got a big block. That right there is a Ford 460 with a C6 transmission. It does run, it's low miles, believe it or not. I bought this for the sole purpose of ripping this engine and transmission out to drop it in right here. The rest of the car is pretty much junk, so I'm just going to tear her apart, rip her out the easy way, and send the rest of the scrap yard. Besides the rear axle and the front suspension, everything else is scrap. All right, time to get to work. First things first, drain the radiator. All right, so this is about where we're at. Fender's off, core support, radiator's out. Got everything disconnected that's not necessary. And tomorrow we'll start separating the engine from the trans and get it pulled out. All right, got the engine on the engine stand. I got a transmission sitting over here. And kind of at a stopping point right now. I need to order the mounts to mount this in the truck, as well as replacing the oil pan with a truck pan, which also includes oil pickup and pump upgrade. So I gotta save a little bit of money and wait for parts. As far as the transmission goes, it's a two-wheel drive transmission. I'd like to get a four-wheel drive one, but I'm not spending more money on this. If I come across a divorced 205, I'm gonna throw that in there. Until then, though, it's gonna be a two-wheel drive truck. Just is what it is. I may also put the old 4-speed back in it with the big block and see how that goes. As far as Lincoln's concerned, I got a few more parts I want to pick off of here. One of those being the rear axle. It's a Ford 9-inch. My brother-in-law wants it for his Nova. I still want to pull off the hydraulic booster. The whole front suspension here is going to go to a friend of ours who wants to swap it into his truck, make it independent. The rest of it's junk. You can see it's just holes in the floor, hood's destroyed, body's destroyed. It is what it is. If I had more time, I may try to find somebody who wanted to take it, but ain't got the time or the storage to keep it, so it's got to go. I apologize I didn't get to show you everything. Phone died while I was in the middle of putting the engine on the stand, but a lot of the stuff I had just cut off and moved out of the way. There was just a lot of little bolts and stuff, and it was just faster just to cut it. I mean, it's all going to the scrapyard anyway, so it is what it is. But you'll get to see me put it in. I'll be a little more specific what I'm doing, because a lot of it's just deleting the old stuff and putting the new parts in. That's it for now. Come back to the next one and see how this turns out. If you could, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment about what you want to see. Should I leave it two-wheel drive, or should I try to find a four-wheel drive setup for this? Let me know. See ya. If anybody's got a divorced EP.11 for a Ford that they'd just like to donate, let me know. See ya.